welcome to a impromptu video. I actually wasn't planning on recording today, but you know, it, so as some of you, and I've just got this because I'm like, what the hell else am I gonna do? This is just a survival base, so I'm just, I already beat the Ender Dragon, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna pop in creative and get it done. So if I seem like I'm a bit more depressed than usual, it should happen this weekend. Actually, and I'm not crying. My eyes just itchy. Trust me, I was crying a lot yesterday because of it. Yesterday I lost one of my cats. Granted, a lot of you guys think that I'm just this heartless asshole who's addicted to gaming and nothing else. And I don't really cry over much, except for like, movies, but that's expected. It's just the way life is sometimes. But I mean, he's been around. He was there since it was like, I don't know, 6, 7. Yeah, it was around 6 actually, because we got him when I was 6, because he was maybe 5, I don't know. It's just, what happened was, his liver was failing. I was originally gonna record something or post something yesterday, and I did, but I was originally gonna stream today, but it's one of those things unfortunately you don't have any control over, and it's just one of those things that you just have to live with, because after all, that's a part of life. You can't control it. Something that a lot of people have been asking me are, do I have any regrets with the time I spent with him? Like, just hanging out. I mean, you guys have probably seen one of my 2 cats, well, him included, one of the 2 cats just coming in here rubbing against my legs. It was most likely our other cat, Nefertiti. But more times than not, it was her, and it was he made an appearance once or twice. But it's just, I don't have any regrets. I really don't. And I mean, the reason that it hit me so hard is, one, I was so young before we got him. I was so young, I don't remember a life before knowing him. The first thing I remember, because I don't remember much about when I was like before 6 years old. Before that, well, actually before any of it, the only memory of him and I that I had is me meeting him and holding him for the first time. He was about 4.5 weeks old, about half a week before we got him. And I mean, he was just this ball of fur. I mean, he was just this ball of fur, and my mom saw him, and she's like, "No, we're getting this one." And it's just, a lot of people seem to think that because I play zombies, that I play a bunch of games that revolve around killing people, or killing things, that I enjoy death. I don't. It's just, no one does. And if you do, you're a psycho. And I will not, I won't censor myself with that. In my opinion, if you're someone who enjoys death, then just get the fuck out of my life and stay out until you fucking, you know, change or something. Go get some fucking therapy or something. I don't. No. That's not something that I'm willing to fall behind. I'm not going to. I can't. I won't. You know, so it's just. I mean, aside from that, though, on a more positive subject, because I was on the verge of breaking down. I thought I trust you heard my voice. Give me a second. I have from the door. You know, it's just. Aside from that, the last month, I'm including May in this as well. So the last 2 months, basically, because June's almost over. Well, actually, no, I can include it. Ever since June 16th, my life's been very turbulent. Turbulent as in depression, anger, extreme joy, extreme depression. But more so the last 2 to 3 weeks. Actually, it's more so the last 2, so it's about a month and a half, actually. The last 2 weeks of that have been with some minor hiccups and one major hiccup or stab yesterday, which was Anubis. It's been good. It's been really, really good. You guys may notice that I say that I was talking to teachers during my streams and stuff. I wasn't. I'm sorry, but I wasn't. I was actually talking to my girlfriend. The only reason I didn't tell anyone, and I didn't tell anyone, the only reason that I didn't tell anyone was because we knew from previous times that we've dated, her and I have been given a lot of shit for it. Not just, never by our parents. I mean, and I don't blame them for this, and do not flame them for this. I mean, they were just doing what they thought was best, and I completely understand that. It wasn't so much my dad; it was more so my mom. She didn't think it was a good idea for me to be dating her again, purely because the last time her and I dated, we ended up breaking up about 2 days in. And I didn't. Now, I don't want to seem like I didn't take it well, as in I yelled at her, because I most certainly did not. If I did, you know, I would have some very, very, very profound issues with myself about it. So, you know, it's just, you know, shit happens sometimes. Shit doesn't always work out. Okay. And I get it. And, you know, there were reasons, nothing to do with the relationship. It was just, you know, life in general. And even if there was relationship stuff, I wouldn't tell you, because, quite frankly, and I don't mean to be a jag here, it's none of your business, but, you know, I mean, her and I talked about it. I was actually talked to her dad about it as well. Now you guys think I may be preparing for a proposal. Now give us a couple of years on that. Notice what I said there. But anyway, you know, it's just, you know, it's one of those things. Now, as for, I know that there's a couple of you who are gonna watch this and be like, well, who is she? Well, if you join my Discord, link below, you will know. If you check the announcements tab, you will know. You'll know in the announcements channel. You'll find out who it is, and yeah. So I will also bring this up as well. If you end up being like Trash.mp3, who I was streaming while he joined in and started playing some very inappropriate music, and I mean inappropriate as far as hard R, you know what I'm talking about. He started doing hard R music. He started doing music that featured the word hard, with a certain hard R sound. And I was just not fly with that because that violates Mixer, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and also Mob Crush. Yeah, I don't want to get banned. I kind of like. Now, granted, I'm not getting paid. That happens next year. But I genuinely like doing this. I like making content. So, for me to just stop because I've been banned, that wouldn't be fun. Let's just say that. It wouldn't be fun. I wouldn't, have the confidence that I do when I have to do, like, public speaking stuff at school. I wouldn't have the confidence. This has given me a huge confidence boost. And I don't mean, like, confidence as in, oh, yeah, I'm an egotistical bastard now. No. I mean confidence as in, I can hold my own now. Granted, I'm a junior in high school, but it was not fun at all during freshman year where I had to give a speech. Well, actually, no, it was because I'd already been doing YouTube back then, and I was already and I was good at it by several people's accounts. Part of me wants to take the honey, part of me doesn't actually. We're just gonna go ahead and build a. Yeah, this'll work. There we go. I don't want to see honey dripping. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. There's still gonna be honey there. Yeah, there's still gonna be honey, but that's okay. Okay, it doesn't matter because it's over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some. The only reason I'm putting flowers down, by the way, is bees like flowers. Bees get pollen out of flowers. Bees pollinate my crops, which is the main. Which I'm living off of bread, but at the moment, I'm gonna be living off of cows or beef and steak once I get my farm going up here. I got you, bee. Bruh. Anyway, so it's just been. Her and I got a lot of flack for it. I personally wasn't having any of it, and quite frankly, I kind of sort of flipped. As you do, when you and your girlfriend. It wasn't so much that I was pissed at them for flaming me. I expected to get flamed. I expected to get flamed. She also expected to get flamed. I didn't expect them to flame her more than me. So at that point, I was like, okay. So I took to social media and I said, all right. And it was more so my Discord server because it's really the only one I pay attention to. I'm on Snap, but I'm not gonna advertise that because I'm not gonna respond to random people. I'm sorry. But Instagram, I'll plug that probably in the description. It's already plugged in the description, I think. Go follow me on there. I don't post often anymore because the app's being stupid on my phone, so I'm restricted to the web page version, and it doesn't like me posting right now because I got low storage on my phone. So do I really care about it? Not really. I'm not like the guy I was a couple years ago where I was like, oh yeah, social media is life, Instagram, Snapchat streaks. No, those aren't important to me anymore. I know what's important. I know what I need in life, and right now. I have it. I have almost all of it. The only thing that I don't have is money, but I'm working on that. One, it's kind of hard to get a job right now. Two, I'm currently unemployed, but I just gotta find someone who's not freaking Wegmans because I do not want to work there. Because I know I'm gonna get stuck as a register person, and I'm like, no. If I'm gonna do anything there, I will apply for a stocking position for one reason. One, I get paid. Two, flexible hours. This is with all Wegmans jobs. Flexible hours because I'm an athlete. I'm gonna need weekends. And I'm gonna need to work, later in the day. So I'm probably gonna be working nights. Which, you know what, that's fine. But, that's fine. But the main thing is, I'm going to be lifting stuff all day. Over time, that's going to build up my muscles. Now, I'm working out a lot, but I'd still like to get more muscle than I currently have. And yes, I'm readjusting my webcam as we speak. So it's just, now my head's off center. That sounds really wrong when I say that. But yeah. So it's just one of those things. But I was talking to her earlier and she said she didn't care who found out. So I'm just gonna announce it here, and I've already announced it before on my streams, as you can go back and check. It's Kelsey Carey. It's, I don't have the words. She's great. I mean, and that's an understatement. There's very few things that I can say that happened to me that were better than her. There's very, very few things. And, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you're just simping. And I'm like, for her, yes, but that's not the reason I'm saying it. I'm not going to say that I'm going to simp for someone who I don't truly mean it for. And a lot of people are like, oh yeah, but she's a girl, you're a guy, you're kind of obligated to simp for her. And I'm like, no. For some guys, that may be. For me, not a fucking chance in hell. One person alone. And that's not just me being an egotistical asshole. That's partially me being confident in my ability. That's also me being confident in the way that I have chosen to lead my life. That is, and many of my friends know this about me. That is in full support and full defense of the code of chivalry. It's an old thing. It's a thing from the days. It's a thing from medieval times. With like knights and stuff. Very popular in England. And I've chosen to live somewhat by that code. But there are very few exceptions. I'm definitely not innocent in terms of violating that code. Do I care? Not really. Was it justified? Oh, hell yes. Would I do it again in those scenarios? Oh, you bet your ass I would. So, I don't know how long this is. It's 18 minutes. I'm gonna end this here. So I just want to end this off with a word of warning. If you join my server, you need to be a decent human being. Don't do anything stupid in it. And I swear to God, if you flame her, Kelsey or I, her handle's Firewolf, you will know her when you see her. If you flame either of us for relationships, or anyone else on the staff for their relationship, specifically the staff, but anyone in general, you're probably going to get muted for 48 hours. If you flame the staff, you're probably going to get kicked with a full reset of roles. If you flame her or I, I'm going to actually put myself with the staff in this. If you flame her in particular, you will have never seen a permanent IP ban come so fast. So, it's not, I can't even IP ban you on that. So yeah, you're never gonna see a ban on your account. I would say any of your accounts, but you're probably gonna disguise yourself. So I wish it was a Minecraft server, like where I could IP ban people or phone number ban people. I really wish I could. I can't. So we're just gonna stick with that. Although I could put Tuva restriction on for all users. That could be fun. Well, I'm not gonna do that because that's not fair to you guys. But I would appreciate not being forced to do so, because if needs be, I will do so. I will lock my server down. Also, that link's going to be changing. I'm gonna be setting up another server. My current server is renamed to Firefox. I'm changing the name of that one, and my streaming server is going to be a different server. I'm gonna have to go through and set that one up. My current server that's on the screen, the link for that, is going to be a gaming server. What I originally intended it for it to be, it will become that. The streaming server will be moved. You'll see that coming up in a bit. In a bit, meaning tomorrow. I'm actually gonna set that up right now. So I will show you that. Also, love my background. Now, I have a better Discord theme on there. It's gonna look familiar. It's gonna look like a theme by NFL or NDL 99, I think. I don't know, or NFDL or something like that. It's not. I did take inspiration from it. I did not plagiarize the code. I coded it all myself. I have like 5 people who were in my room when I was coding because I had them over helping me. I also have a bunch of, I have a bunch of people over at my house all the time. So this is the theme. I have no idea how they managed to create this. I was slightly involved. I'll say that. It was not all me. And you can see I have streamer mode, so you guys aren't going to be able to see my information. Ha. So this is my current server. We're just gonna, we're gonna stay out of Game of Phones, cause that's a channel that's really toxic. We're not gonna go over there either. And I'm gonna get out of the roster, so we're gonna stay in our yeah, it's okay. So this is my gaming server. We're gonna go ahead and create a new server. There's a new unread. That's gonna be in Game of Phones. Yes, it is. So we're gonna add a server, and this is going to be Firefox Streams FS. It has been created. So I have to actually make a welcome channel, and we're gonna put it here. We're gonna edit it. We're gonna go into my server properties, server settings. Look at the AFK channel setup. Welcome. That'll be system mint. That'll be save changes. So now I'm going to go in and change that. That's the new server code. So feel free to, join. It will probably be, it's probably gonna be more developed when you guys are in. There's probably gonna be some stuff in there. What I am going to say right now is that, and I'm actually gonna put the first rule up right now, or actually, okay, so yeah, same owner scheme, same admin, actually different owner scheme, different admin scheme, different people. Well, not different people. There's gonna be some people, you know, like Firewolf. I'm probably gonna have Ice make an appearance as well. Sub-Zero will definitely be in Kaizu, Cobra, all the boys. You know, you've probably seen. No, you guys have met Cobra. You've met Kaizu. I don't know. You haven't met Kaizu. You've met Sub-Zero, obviously. He's my brother. There's a couple people I gotta have you guys meet. Hopefully. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys, you know, somehow enjoyed this, or you know, you'd like the, you want me to do more stuff like this, then yeah, go ahead and slap that subscribe button, slap the like button. I'm also thinking of creating, yes, a third channel. This one's going to be, I'm going to change the username. It's going to be Firefox. It's not going to be, so I'm going to have Firefox. I'm going to have Firefox Reacts. And I'm also going to have probably more Firefox. Yeah. I'm going to call it more Firefox. That's going to be for story times. Like, you know, like Scrubby, you know, and a couple of, and a Redditor, r/, you know, like them. Because a lot of interesting shit happens in my life, and I'd like to tell it. So, you know what? I'm going to do that. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. That will be most likely tomorrow if you watch this on... It will be tomorrow if you watch this on June 21st. It will be today, most likely, if you watch it on the 22nd. Because right now it's 9:34 p.m. So, yeah, I will see you all possibly today or tomorrow, depending. See you guys.